Hello, 여보세요? 반가. 저 찾아왔었어요. Hi everyone, welcome. No shocking. 감사합니다. What? 감사합니다. Have any weird all-ins planned for today? No, I do not. I don't have anything planned because I've been playing Crusader Kings 3 for the past few days. I'm sorry. Change my screen size here. Yeah, I can do multi-streaming now. Nice. CadenZie is welcome. 안녕하세요. Oh, there's liquid bats or something? Oh, for ASL. What should I choose? Who should I choose? How do I share my screen? Okay, we're definitely choosing Shane and GYG. This is hard. I really want to pick Sulky, but I really don't think Sulky is gonna win. The maps are so bad for Zerg, right? There's no Zerg. No Zerg player is gonna win. 인정. Except here, maybe? No. See, Many doesn't do anything these days. He would normally be a good choice. Sorry, I don't think he's doing that well recently. Maybe we do get 2 Zerg players here. Fuck it. 안녕하세요. 반가. 참과제 사카님 어서오세요. 저 화면 공유만 하고 바로 시작할게요. 네, 인정. Feather versus Slayer입니다. Wait, 할래? The quarterly CadenZie Twitch stream. Aren't we daily? I think we're daily, right? 인정? Can I observe? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Hello? 여보세요? Oh shit. This is fucking broken. Holy shit. Solved. Can I join? Can I observe? Can I observe? 피친구야. 컨디션 어때? 개좋아? 나이스. 오늘 개좋아. 컨디션 나이스. 다음 반부터 뭐? 다음 판? 어떻게? 어디? Now you have to get some janky ass fucking Korean commentary going on, allowing for sound effects. Fuck my life. Why am I a manager in his stream?
오! 덴지 하이.
네.
왜 매니저가 돼 있지? 나 영어를 못해서 말을
Should have the chat here. Do you want to see his face? Handsome Korean guy's face. 인정?
아 진짜로? 일단 1시 파더 선수
1 o'clock, Terran player father.
7시
7 o'clock,
플레이어 강현
Slayer. I'm the translator for his commentary. 인정?
렉이 좀 있어.
Wow, it's a leggy. Wait, I have to stop my music.
헬베럭인데 대각선
8 barracks
아 안녕하세요.
in the front. As expected of father.
그래도 봐야죠.
Twelve hatchery from Zerk. Why are you collecting the SCVs? 12 hatchery. Hello, observer. Observer again. Okay. Drone search.
네, 11스포닝이요.
Huh?
이러면은 저거가 괜찮거든요.
Gas pill.
눈치채고 1시로 가야죠 지금.
Oh, Simonji Hin style gas pill. But a little sloughy. The gas pill same time.
이제 8배로 알았거든요. 이제 준비해야 돼요. 마루 준비. 네, 8배로 알았습니다 저거. 아 못 봤나요 근데?
Oh, lag.
근데 CR로는 들어왔는데 SCV가 이제 알았죠? 드론 나와야죠. 네, 드론 나와야 됩니다. 조금 늦게 나왔어. 늦게 나와서.
Wow, he's pilling drones. That's not very Simonji Hin of him.
네, 죄송합니다.
Oh my god. I want to see the. Okay, well, that's not the best marine possession, but he does get a few drones. Wow, more drones.
네
More
개?
drones. Okay, it's game over.
저거 망했어요.
Sorry, gets dad.
아, 5개.
Command center. Oh, there's no command
3개까지
center.
잡히면은 저거가 할 만한데 5개가 잡혀가지고 좀 많이 힘들거든요.
Okay, now there's a command center. And second barracks.
7대3 정도로 지금 테란이 좋은데 그래도 뭐
Looks like Terran is winning. Oh, he floated the barracks though. He can't make more marines for a while.
할 만한 상황. 불리하지만 할
So he's
만한
not going to fight the Zerlings. He's going to make a bunker and hide behind a sim city. Oh, but he only has 2 marines. What is he doing? Father, what are you doing?
여기서 이제 피해 많이 받으면 이제
Oh my god, Father, what are you doing? Oh my god. What are you doing? Why?
벙커를 너무 늦게 지어가지고 테란 망했어요 지금.
Why are you flying the barracks all the way up here?
테란
Why is the barracks flying all the way home?
영말이에요.
Hello?
이게 테란이 진짜 좋았는데 이게 벙커 조금 늦어가지고.
Oh, Father. Oh, the lag. Oh, the SUV.
여기서 막으면 괜찮은데.
Oh my goodness.
더 털리죠.
Oh my goodness.
개망했어요.
Oh my goodness.
이러면서
He might still just win. He might still just win.
저글링이 왜 안 죽죠?
Zerg lost so many drones that even though he fucked up incredibly, he might still just win. 인정?
이거 그냥 게임 터졌죠? 킬수가 3킬, 6킬.
Where's my chat window? Oh.
아이고. 이거 지금 다 정리해도 이제 힘든데 아직까지 못 생기고 있는데 인구가 테란이 20인데 저거가 26이에요. 아이고. 뭘 해도 되죠 그냥. 뭐 하고 싶은 거 하면 돼 저건 이제.
Okay, can we stabilize? Can we keep making SUVs, please? At least. Oh my goodness. Oh, make the SUVs. Oh, Father, you're crumbling. Posted is a team of high school players from Korea that also has some strong Korean players teaching them, like Zealot and Snow and Bishop.
사실 뭐 지지를 쳐도 이상한 상황이 아니고.
They're like maybe around the same level as foreigners. So we have foreigners versus Korean high school team.
마린 한 부대랑 이제 메딕.
Wow, so laggy. Did they change it to extra high? Is it on turn 24? Why? God, I can't see the terminal.
9시까지 켰고.
Behind the logo.
그래서 그냥 뮤탈 계속 찍으면서 그냥 놀면은 뭐 그냥 끝나요.
Oh my goodness.
이런 거 플레이 좋아요. 그냥 귀찮게 하는 건데.
What a tragedy. All he had to do was not fly the barracks and he wins the game. But he flies the barracks all the way to his main, making 0 marines.
뮤탈을 떴는데 엔지니어링 베이가 완성이 안 돼.
Hard throwing. Oh my goodness. When will you IRL stream with Scarlet? Scarlet has gone back to Canada, right? So that's impossible.
끝났죠. 아무것도 우주공산이에요. 우주공산입니다.
Why? Because of visa expiration.
지금 펀레이트가 16.
And it's hard to get a visa during the corona outbreak shenanigans that's going on in Korea at the moment. Like you can fly to Japan and come back or something like that, like normal. And it's even hard to get any kind of visa. Really. Harder than normal.
그냥 어쩔 수 없이
Oh,
나가는 거죠, 이거.
okay.
그냥 안
Oh,
될
he's
수도
not killing them, okay.
밖에 없어. 어차피 지니까 그냥
Thank
나가는
you.
건데 이거 먹히면
So father
이제
might
딱
still
이게
win, even though he fucked up incredibly.
메딕이 하나예요. 아이고 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 아이고.
No, he's not gonna win. That was pretty tragic,
좀 일찍 지었으면
actually.
괜찮은데 벙커를 좀 늦게 지어서.
Why did he move out with one medic? Does anyone know why he moved out with one medic?
하유증 하위.
I should be competing. I am.
오늘 나 좀 놀면 살라 했는데 그래도 좀 이제 신경 써서 살래서 이게 존댓말씀 좀 해야 돼. 스지키 베테랑.
수고하셨습니다.
오늘 글렀어.
Seki versus Terran.
글렀어.
Terran is the like highest rated
호스티지 애들이랑 외국인들.
high skill kid.
하유증 영어 잘해?
I think he's like 2400 Terran.
글렀어 나 오늘 좆됐어.
So I expect him to beat Seki, but Seki might.
덴지님이 있는데 내가
You never
영어를
know. He might win.
현이 맞구나. 현이 수고.
But the thing is, it's laggy, right? Laggy ZVT is like almost impossible.
난 마우스 던졌을 것 같은데 나 같으면. 진짜?
The best foreigner, probably Bonif. It's usually either Bonif or Zawal, but right now it's Bonif. I mean, CK used to be the best foreigner for a while, right?
2년 전에.
But he's been really inactive, so he's not.
그 기억 아니
best
왜냐면
anymore.
내방 오셨는데 매니저 뜨니까 놀라시더라고.
Is that two? Chobab? Two?
나야?
No, when am I?
나는?
When am I?
나 KT인데 인터넷.
Me? 나? 나는? 저는? 나는? 몰라? 지금 제 경기?
KT인데 왜 이래?
미 몰라. 미 몰라.
난 아닐 거야 아마. 라일리 없어.
던지 게임 몰라. 개 몰라. I don't know. 왜 몰라? 안 돼. I don't know because there is no exact schedule as far as I know. I don't know. It's a surprise to me. No one told me when I was playing.
나 좆됐다 오늘 진짜로.
Yeah, you should not have read that.
Make please. Make please.
Make please. Oh my goodness. You beat Jangyun Chao.
헤란이 뱃살인가?
What did you? Juggling. Gladiator. Off map. Bug.
죽었구나.
Oh yeah, Gladiator's always been fucking broken.
그러게 둘이 또 운명적인 만남을 여기서 했네. 테란이가 20분 전에 왔어 하였지. 미안한데. 이 사람은 누구야? 테란. 뱃살이 오늘 안 보여.
Hey, Gogofu.
11시 테란, 포스티즈 테란.
Welcome.
그리고 7시가 소울.
He still got the wrong players on the screen, but it's Siki versus Terran.
현재 1대0으로 포스티즈가 앞서가고 있습니다.
Oh, he's not boosting the drone. Gabby.
투회 처리 뮤탈이 이제 정석 빌드인데 외국인들은 좀 어떤 빌드를 쓸지 궁금하네요.
Yeah, he's not boosting this drone. If you, after it collects the minerals, you send it here, and then you press C, then it'll go boom. But he didn't do that. Maybe he doesn't know.
맵이 글래디에이터인데 그냥 뭐
Also, this drone here should be a little lower. So mine's like here, not here.
러시 거리도
Or in the center is okay. But it's like in the worst possible location.
12압 그다음에 이제 무난한 본진배러. 아 저금액 아닙니다. 이상한 말 하시네.
Are you excited for this ASL season?
테라는 원배력 더블.
Maybe less than usual because usually I get to go to the studio and watch the games in person. But because of Corona, it's not a good idea to do that.
테라는 너무나도 그냥 무난한 플레이. 배럭을 짓고 투서플 짓고 앞마당 원배력 더블.
And they banned all like meetings of more than 50 people in a room in Korea.
3회 처리를 하면은 두 가지인데 3회 처리 뮤탈 그게 제일
And you have to like log all your movements in an app
두 가지 중 하나를 할 것 같은데
that only Korean citizens can download.
가스가 좀
So
문제예요.
he's fucked up.
이게 원래 3회 처리를 짓고
So he takes his gas as natural. His gas is so late though, so he must be doing like crazy Zerg or something, which I understand because it's laggy, so of course you're gonna not go mutas. So this is probably not a muta build, just from the gas timing.
6저글링을 딱 찍었는데 이러면 한번 압박을 가겠다는 찌르겠다는 건데 벙커를 바로 지어주면 되거든요. 조금 늦었어요.
What about random
바로
flash?
원래 지어야 되는데
If Flash gets Zerg, he loses. If he gets Terran or Puras, he can win. Because if you random Puras,
바로 갔었어야 됐는데
it's hard for your opponent to account for that.
어?
So he, even though his Puras isn't maybe as good as his Terran, you can still sneak wins as Puras, as random. It's like the best race to randomize, I think.
아유
But if you random as Zerg,
그랬어.
you don't really have that advantage.
이거 망한 거거든요 사실 이거. 이거 망했어요. 그냥 줬죠? 저글링 5마리 그냥 줬는데 아 저거를 그냥 안 가고 드론을 쬐으면은 드론 3마리가 있는 건데
So he suicided all his Zerglings. It's not the best.
7대3 정도로 테란이 너무 유리해요 지금.
said Terran is winning by too much.
완전 정석 빌드. 네, 완전 정석 빌드 타고.
Even engineering bay first.
저거는 이제 러커를 갈지 뮤타를 갈지. 근데 지금까지 히덴이 없는 거면 아마 뮤타를 갈 가능성이.
He thinks it's going to be Muta because there's no hydrogen, but I think it's going to be Crazy Zerg.
네, 3회 처리 뮤탈이죠.
He did make a spire, but surely he's not going Mutas in this leg. That would be absurdly retarded. If he goes Mutas, he's lost the game already. Because it would be late Mutas against engineering bay first on a laggy game. Yeah, Protoss and PvP, if they random Protoss, is really hard for the Protoss player. And if they random Protoss against Terran, it's also really hard for the Terran player. And even Zerg, because you don't really open overpill or 11 hatchery against random, really. Usually do like 12 pill or 12 hatchery, right?
네, 뱃살 선수 반갑습니다. 오늘 몇 경기 뛰시죠, 뱃살님? 오늘 이제 포스티즈 팀의 에이스 분이 오셨는데.
It's not as bad for Zerg though. I don't know, Terran main go random. No more turtle range until 3-3.
원래 스타팅을 먹는데 스타팅 앞마당을 먹었네요. 네. 수지키 선수.
He actually made meters, he's dead. Well, there's no way these meters are doing anything. Oh my god. This is going to be painful to observe. I mean, if anyone's good at laggy meters, it's going to be CK, right? If there's anyone who's like mastered laggy meters, it should be him.
이거를 빠르게 정리해서 네, 저거는 이제 멀티 활성화를 해야 돼요. 최대한 빠르게 정리를 이제 뮤탈 소멸 없이 해야 되는데.
Not the best marine control in the world, but it is laggy, so what can you expect?
이게 너무 시간이 좀 걸리고 있어요. 빨리 정리해야 되는데 이게 이렇게 할 게 아니라 저글링이랑 같이 와야죠.
Yeah, these mutas have like they've killed like what 3 marines, and now there's too many marines for them to do anything ever again.
깨지를 못해요. 저거가 깨야 되는데. 오 여기까지 좋아. 이건 좋은데.
Okay, he did kill the second group, but now his mutas are like so low on health.
이제 봤는데 빨리 정리해야 돼. 이거 정리하면 저거가 좋거든요.
He doesn't even have to target them individually because they're so low that if he just attack moves, all the mutas will die. Like that.
이런 테란이 너무 좋아요. 이게 시간 너무 잘 벌었어. 결국에 정리가 되고.
So even when these marines die, Terran is winning.
아 뮤탈 많이 죽었죠 지금. 5개밖에 안 남았어요. 이러면서 테크 다 올라가 있죠 테란.
Wait, is it only doing 1 star
이게
port?
원래 다 째져 있어야 되는데 지금 이게 압박이 너무 세니까 째지를 못했어요 저기가. 멀티는 있는데 이제 활성화되죠. 너무 늦었죠 이게 근데.
So now at this point there's so many barracks that the marines just
끌려다니는 이제 상황.
flood infinitely, and there's no mutas anymore.
아.
So it's hard to fight them now.
이게 너무 아파 이게. 안 그래도 없는 살림에.
He has made a lot of sunkens though, and he has like taken the natural of bottom right, not the main, so he can make sunkens. So that was pretty smart, considering a laggy game.
한여름에 아이스크림처럼 막 먹네.
But soon there's going to be too many marines for these sunkens, and there's no lurkers here. Well, he's going a little early.
그냥 가만히 있으면 되죠, 테란? 네, 굳이 안 들어가 그냥 왜 가만히 있으면 돼. 네. 가만히
Oh my god, the control.
홀드. 네. 가만히.
Oh dear.
가만히 있질 않네.
That is some tragic control.
APM이 왜 이렇게 빠르시지? 400이요?
He's commenting on the 400 APM.
근데 저거가 불리했는데 상황 그래도 잘 만들고 있어요. 이게
There's not many drones, but
그래도
he does have 3 gas, and he can get 4 gas in.
야금야금 쫓아가고 있거든요.
So there's
이게
possibility,
러커가
considering the
나가면
Terran is
지금 러커 손해를 안 봐도
only on 2 bases.
그대로 있죠. 6마리 여기 3마리.
I don't like the lurker positioning though.
되기 때문에 다음에 울트라 넘어갈 때 이제 그냥 바로바로 찍으면 되거든요.
Okay, now he's adding on drones. Nice.
멀티 확인했죠. 추가 멀티. 아 테란 테크가 너무 느려. 디파랑 베슬이 같이 떴어.
I don't know why the vessels are so incredibly late.
조금. 아이고. 이게 오베럭이 원래 테크가 느리긴 한데
Huh?
더 느려요 지금. 뭔가 최적화 문제가 있었던 것 같아. 너무 느려 이게. 이렇게 돼서 느린 게 아닌데 원래.
Oh, he has nothing spotting for the bottom right base. Really? If a defiler sneaks out, he's not going to be able to stop it getting to his third.
뭔가 한 건 없는데 그냥 스무스하게 좋아졌어. 그냥 자연스럽게.
Looks like Siki's not going for that though. Is that an ultra camera? Can't see because of his camera. Okay, now the dropships are coming. We really needed these earlier though, before defiler. Oh my god, the worst dropping I've ever seen. Oh, he's throwing the game. Oh well, that's awkward. Zerga's pretty good now. All the Marines have suicided into the front as well at the same time.
망했죠, 테란? 네, 망했습니다, 이거 그냥.
That's awkward.
아무것도 없어요, 그냥 남은 게. 재산이 없어. 얘 하나야, 이거.
But there is still Tisagi, so
이거 하나야.
you never know, right?
13부 게임에서 남은 게 얘 하나. 망했어요, 그냥. 원래 그래도 이 3-4개 정도 둥둥 떠다니면서 이렇게 해야 되는데
The Ultras won't be out for another minute or so
난리 났죠, 그냥.
because he's not got Ultra carapace yet.
드론 파티야, 그냥 하고 싶은 거 다 하는 상황인데 이게 이 상황이면은 베스트리 많아야 되는데 마린 많은 거 그냥 다 소용없고 베스트리 많아야 되는데 베스트리 아직도 혼자네. 네, 아직도 혼자는 있고. 근데 지금 당장은 이렇게 비비고 버티고 게임할 수 있는데 이제 미래가 없어요.
What is the Zerginets on the top right? Is there a defiler? Probably not.
이렇게 오면 뭔가 괜찮아 보일 수도 있는데 실상은 그냥 그러니까 실속이 없다고 해야 되나?
Plague. Austin.
그러니까 테란이 많고 뭔가 이렇게 센터 이렇게 잡고 있으니까 테란이 뭔가 괜찮아 보일 수 있어요. 멀티도 이렇게 있고. 근데 이게 실속이 하나도
Oh, he lost overlords.
껍데기만 있는 상황이에요. 껍데기만.
Supply blocked. At ultra timing. He's adding hatcheries. Loads of hatcheries.
파티야 무한 리필이 계속 들어가 이거 봐.
So maybe he's not actually going ultras yet. He's gonna go Zerling, Defy, or Scourge for a while. But there isn't many vessels, so I don't know why.
인구는 60 차이가 나는데 이제 한 2분 정도 지나면 이제 큰 형님들 나오면서
And there's no max switch, so I think he should just make ultras
너무 좋은데요 이거? 뭐야?
sooner and not add the
이게 이
hatcheries.
상황에서 이렇게 10배력 돌리는 게 쉬운 게 아닌데 돈도 이 정도면 잘 쓰고 이런 기본기 같은 거는 괜찮아 보이네요.
Terran's supply blocked, so he's not gonna max out.
진짜 어려운 거거든요 이게. 근데 이게 베슬이 자꾸 이제 죽어 금베슬이.
Yeah, there's like no vessels. There's one vessel.
이거보다 베슬이 더
That's
중요한데.
when you're going SK Terran and you have one vessel, you're not feeling great about the ultra timing.
뭐야 이거? 이거 뭐야?
Well, the drop is nice though. If you can get the ultra Terran before, I mean, it's probably got carapace, but before speed at least.
이거 센데?
So he gets the ultra Terran.
아니 뭐야 이거 어디 갔어?
Oh, Siki.
뭐 이러면서 5시? 아,
Oh, he's still setting all of his units slowly
이거
into the
뭐야 진짜
Marines.
어디서 왔어? 나 못 봤어. 이렇게 온 건가? 센터에서?
Oh, we did go ultras, but what are the upgrades? We don't know because this guy's camera
실속이 없어. 베슬이 일단 기본적으로 지금은 6베슬 이상 유지가
doesn't
되면서 이렇게 해야 되는데
뭐?
결국엔 테란이 이렇게 지는 상황이.
Alaska.
오 이거 아직도 정리 안 됐네. 빨리 정리해야 되는데 이게 지금
04.
이게 사골국물인데 거의 이거? 뭐야 영웅이야? 저거 껍데기 4 방이 01 2 이 정도면은 저거가 괜찮네. 원래 업글이 많게는 2단계 이상 차이 날 때가 있는데 1단계 차이면은
Oh, my AC didn't stay on. Oops.
이게 여기가 지어져 3가스가
Huh? Where's this worm? Okay.
3가스 이제 빼시면
Oh, SCVs. They're getting away. Wow, they actually got out.
죄송합니다.
Oh, Muse said CadenZie. 네.
보이죠? 근데 저거는
You belong to X Korean team?
울트라 저글링만 계속 뽑아서 가면 돼요.
What? I am Wega Korean team. What do you mean X Korean team?
굉장히 좋아 이게. 라바가 다 돌아가. 빨리 돌려 빨리. 내가 칭찬했잖아 빨리 돌려.
Non-Korean team?
돌리라고 내가 칭찬했잖아.
X Korean team means non-Korean.
봐봐 이거.
Yes, non-Korean team.
10배럭이 지금 그냥.
맞아.
야, 공장이 쉬질않아요.
That doesn't make sense in English when you say X Korean team.
이게 여차저차 아직 버티고 있는데 결국에는 이제 밀리는 그림. 왜?
Can you tell me your team? For this event, I am on the Wegakane team. With, yeah, Dual, Bonham, Siki, Father,
아 테란.
Gypsy.
아 이제 힘들죠.
Is there someone else? I feel like there's someone
이제
else
미네랄
too.
할때 하는데 이제 지킬 힘이 없어 테란이.
Terror? Yeah, Terror.
이게 마지막
Yeah, Terran.
이게 딱 부대인데 이거 막히면 이제
Terran user.
테란 아쉬워요. 이게 상황이 초반에 굉장히 좋았는데
I don't know why they keep saying CadenZie in his chat. Stressing me out.
저 부분이 운영을
Like here.
깔끔하게 잘하시네요. 이분이. 깔끔하게. 사실 뭐 흠잡을 게 없었어. 엄청 불리했는데
What set are you in? Just tell me. 몰라?
아 해방선수 시지쳤습니다. 아쉽습니다. 이 경기 끝.
Did I know?
덴지님이 나 몰라. 덴지짱이.
No one ever tells me anything. Why would I know what set I'm playing in? 대한 equals 초보zer. 인정.
누구세요? 리코님?
What's that? Please introduce me.
태우가 에? 뭐야? 따심님 포스티지였어? 아씨 뭐야?
I'm amateur top zerg. Oh, he's trying to talk to me. He is famous in Westerver, but at least he is an active player. And he thought he is still good, but noob.
저게 맞지. 그럼 그거 설명을 어떻게 해봤나?
Let's get him to speak some English. 대한님 영어 하자. Can you introduce the players in English?
상병기 누구지? 나 몰태지한데. Can you introduce the players in English?
That's adorable.
플레이어 영어로 하라고? Sorry. 죄송합니다. 비월 선수가 누구야? 갑자기 머리가 아픈데? 갑자기 머리 아파. 아, 영어 울렁증. 아, 갑자기 머리 아파.
맞아, 어렵다.
아, 비싸게 써야겠다. 안 되겠다. 아, 어쩔 수가 없다.
잠시만요.
아, 어쩔 수가 없다.
Google Translator is my friend.
야, 이걸 안 쓸라 했는데.
그거 미워.
이제 잉글리시 파서블.
네.
보니스테 위코.
내가 말해 그요.
뭐지? 아, 근데 내가 이거
I'm making fun of him because I'm evil.
좀 재미로 그냥 하는 건데 나 이거 하면서 느낀 게 뮤즈가 존나 대단하네. 야, 이거 어떻게 나가냐 너? 아, 존나 이거 나 뇌정지 존나 하는데 지금? 뭐야 이게? 야, 뮤즈 이거 재평가해야 돼 이거 진짜로. 아, 나 진짜 영어에다가 무슨 뭐야 이게 나.
Oh, they're trying to communicate on the channel. It's adorable.
그냥 영어 억지로 해봐야겠다. 플레이어 포스티즈 위코 히즈 아마추어 저그 유저 하이 레더 2500 진식 5 he name is 포스티즈
This is the most adorable English.
first name O 그다음 뭐지?
First name O.
진식 name 진식. 아, 뭐 있었어? 아, 미안. 아,
잘했어. Said well done.
아, 그리고 이거 시작하면 바꿀 거니까. 아, 잘했잖아. 아,
He said thanks.
또 하면 하지 내가.
By the way, are CadenZie's LSL matches up on YouTube, as well as qualifier ASL matches? The LSL ones are. The ASL ones, I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe.
넌 한국 사람이기 때문에 한국말만 잘하면 되거든요.
네. 맞아. Slow please, can't translation. What? I feel topple
일단 저 해설자기
That's
때문에
ASL, not
아, 5시
LSL?
저그 포스티즈 위코
Oh, Artosis has them on. Oh, if you want to find the LSL ones, you just go YouTube.
이분이 보니스님이 상당히 이제
And then you type
유명하신
Sarang.
이제 외국 게임 프로토스 유저시거든요. 저도 한번 게임을 해봤는데 진짜 잘하세요. 레드도 보시고
How are you going to be able to type that if you don't know Hangul though?
굉장히 이제 페이머스한
LoveTube.
거의
No.
탑이라고 봐도 되죠.
Definitely not. LASL Love.
5시 저거는
No.
사실
Oh,
많이
no,
없는데 그래도
LSL CadenZie.
아마 그 포스티지에서 그냥 어린 선수 중에 제일 잘할 거예요 아마.
No.
아 그럼
No, you had to type the Hangul, I suppose.
여기 인간 번역기가 있네요 제 방에.
Is there a playlist?
보니스님 잘해.
ASL
저한테는 안
Season
되지만
8.
진행하려고.
제가 이제
네.
많이
세 번째
이겼어요.
경기. 자, 이몽규 해설의 팁대로 일단 자막은 수정하지 않았습니다.
But don't watch that one.
해보니까
넷 자체가 지금
다섯 번째 경기입니다.
서킷이
과연
그래도
Or this one.
대각선인데 성게이트
Oh, this is a tragedy. This is just versus Toss Girl
너무 좋죠 저거?
in the final.
저거 너무 좋아요.
This is my losing match where I'm eliminated. As you can see, I am extremely winning.
베스트 상황이에요. 베스트 초반에 이제 가지고 갈 수 있는 상황 중에 제일
And then I somehow lose. Right here. What a tragedy. So Bonif versus whoever Wiko.
이제 그
Is it perfume? No.
토스
위커?
본을 보진 않았지만 이제 프로브
위커.
정찰팀으로
I don't know who that is.
성게이트인 걸
Is there a
짐작할 수
player?
있죠. 네, 보진 않았지만 아 성게이트겠구나 이런 예상이 가능합니다. 지금 1대1 아닌가요? 아 보니스 선수가 그 포스티즈 에이스
My rival.
선수를 사칭으로
Maybe not anymore. I'm not as good as I was back then. And I even lost then, so I'm even worse now.
그럼요. 아 you are
Huh?
어? 아우.
헐?
오 마이 갓.
Huh?
말이 안 되는데?
뭐야?
저 커이피셜 아닌가요 저거? 무슨 뭔 당신이 사야.
What is he talking
오,
about?
너 드론 잡히면 안 돼요 드론. 아, 아니 하나까지 괜찮아요. 하나까지 괜찮은데.
You're not real CadenZie?
아직도 이거 잡히면 안 되는데. 아, 이거 저거 입가에 미소 생겼다가 지금 미소 없어졌죠? 지금 미소가 사라졌어요.
Excuse me, can you move your camera? I can't see.
이게 아마 좀 펀레이트에
늦어.
좀 적응을 못하는 것 같은데.
Oh my god, then.
사실 한국 사람이랑 외국 이렇게 실력자들끼리 할 때 외국인들이 가져갈 수 있는 이점이 사실
No one can stop the laggy zealots, dude.
크거든요.
It's got one health on that zealot. When it killed that Joan, it had one health the whole time.
네, 어쩔 수 없어요. 네.
오?
네, 감수해야죠.
No, he doesn't lose a probe.
이기 때문에
Wow, he doesn't lose it. How's my snake? I don't know. I haven't seen my snake in 6 months. Because it's in Scotland and I'm in Korea.
웨이프랑 게임할 때는 약간 아예 그냥 극단적으로 이제 게임을 많이 해가지고.
Toss girl cried when she lost to Asia. Not because she lost, but because she lost to a foreigner. 맞아? She never cries when she loses to me. I'm the one who cries.
아 위코 선수 APM이 500 이게 뭐죠? 이거 알파고가 게임하나요 이거? APM이 250인데 500이에요?
He's commenting on 500 APM versus 200.
아 근데 이게 좀 닫아가지고 지금 이제 투수가 편하죠. 이러면은 캐논을 한 개만 짓고 찔 수 있기 때문에 마음이 너무
drone.
이 뭐죠 이거?
Drone search?
오늘 좀 컨디션이
전설?
안 좋으신 것 같은데
5 minute 30 seconds drone search?
오늘 컨디션이 안 좋으신가 봐요 진심님이.
Yeah, that's pretty high APM for bonnet. Probably because the game's lagging so much that there's like more time to do things.
오버로드가 꽤 많이 잡히지 않을까.
It's like Savior speed. I think Savior was like 260, wasn't he?
오버로드가 한 2개까지 괜찮은데
You can tell that CadenZie has been in Korea. It's been a while in Korea. How can you tell? Huh?
아 이게 허세어가 왔는데 지금 완성도 안 됐죠.
Spire's about to finish. Well, he's not being very foreigner right now. He's actually searching with his Corsair.
그래도
He's being Korean bonnet. Foreigners usually suicide their first Zelic, their first Corsair, killing an Overlord and never check the build. They just try to kill an Overlord. But if you check the build, you can kill the Overlord after you see the Spire timing. And then you can sometimes get another one that's close to your base on the way back before the Scourge get to you. But he's being good about hiding the Overlord.
수가 커공발인데 6회 처리 지으면 사실 좀 맞기 좀 맞듯하거든요.
Where's this guy move face cam? LOL. Where would you put it though? I don't know.
6회 처리 쬐기 때문에 막으면 저거가 진짜 좋은데 좀 막기.
Yeah, the lag is pretty absurd.
벌써 막대가지고 달려가지고 지금. 아 3시로 가면 좋은데
The classic bonnet random zealot timing.
아 이거 이러면 저거 너무 좋아졌어 이게.
Just to throw the Zerg off a little bit. The thing is, the Zerg doesn't have the best SimCity here.
저글링.
So he has to pull drones, so now drones are gonna die. And now Zerglings are gonna die.
아 이거 저거가 괜찮은데요.
Koreans called it moving back and forth, wary Gary. I don't think we have a word for it.
이게 히드라 숫자라도 줄여줘야 되는데. 그래도 여기서 좀 이득했다. 이러면 괜찮은데 그래도 저거가 좋은 상황.
Yeah, over the minimap. No one wants to see that.
앞마당 빨리 이해하죠.
Oh, then Scourge. Did it connect?
이제 히드라가
It went for the Corsair, the natural.
압박을 할 텐데.
I don't think it hit though. How old am I? I am 33, Korean age 35. Because you add on 2 years just to make people feel older in Korea.
한번
Feels good, man.
압박할 타이밍 나오긴 하는데
33 years old. Can you believe it?
아 이거 와 여기 위험하다 지금.
Weary Gary. Wary Gary. Yeah.
이게 막아도
Like back and forth movement. Wary Gary.
아 이게 같이 교환이 되면은 토스가 좋거든요 이러면. 아 이거는 토스가 많이 좋겠죠. 그러면 허세어도 안 잃었고 숫자가 5개가 유지가 되고 공업은 안 했네.
God, you can really see the lag sometimes. It's like, it gets really bad for a few moments, like right now. So he's making drones now. He wants to try and get the fort.
저가 지금 짤 타이밍인데 팍팍 째야죠 그냥. 팍팍 그냥 SD
Wait, does this mean now we're at is 40 in Greenwich?
주저 없이 그냥
Yeah, around there. Maybe 40, yeah.
토스도 잘 쨌는데 상황이 왜 이렇게
I know he's older than I am, but I don't know exactly what age. I just know he's older than me.
3월티 먹으면서 이제 그냥 병력 쭉쭉 뽑으면은 그 토스 안 망하는 시나리오인데
Oh, storm.
아
Reaction time.
이제 저거는 SH만 하면 SH
CadenZie is Artosis' age.
러커를 힐을 체제하면서
Yeah. Artosis is like, what, 2 years older than me? 1 year? 2 year? 2 years older than me, I think.
인구가 원래 저거가 좀 많아 아니다 코스가 조금 많아야 되는데 똑같아요 인구가 지금
Oh, I have sprites.
그리고 다 짜놨고 이 상황을 만드는 게 어려운 거지 이 상황만 보면은 저거가 상황인데
The Zurich player is in the better position. But Protoss has this one like
빨리
really strong timing attack where he has full mana on his High Templars
빨리
and comes out with like an army of High Templars and Dragoons. So it's kind of all about that rather than who's ahead. It's about that one big fight. It's going to depend who is truly ahead in the game.
토스도 드라탄
But Toss is a little bit behind where they should be. He should already be
힘은
like here. Where's my cursor?
아유
He should already, the Protoss player should be already here with his army.
네 나와
And he should already be like 150 supply or so.
소모전을 한번 해줘야 되는데 이게 그거가 너무 지금 수비적으로 하고 있어가지고 유리한 이점을 좀 못 살리고 있어요 아무것도 한번 소모전을 해줘야 되거든요 이게 그대로 이게 뭉탱이가 받쳐주면은
Looks like the Zerg players spent all of their gas
어휴 세요
on lurkers.
파이트블러 5명인데 만화 다 차있어서 지금
2개월 구독 감사합니다.
너무 불리한데 이러면은
Thank you, Gogofo. Has it? It doesn't seem like that to me.
와 뭐야
Unless you mean better than 2 years
아
ago.
역시 뭔가를 하고 있었네
But recently,
그치 이런 거 안 할 리가 없어
yeah, Protoss is kind of screwed. Unless he kills 3 o'clock, which he might. Because the Zerg player is base trading.
동시에 세 군데를 이제 치는 건데.
But yeah, like last month I had to
아, 이거 3시가 근데 뚫리면 안 되거든. 3시를
go to a hotel for 2 weeks to recover from
힘들어 보이죠. 이거 너무 많아.
not recover from anything really, but because I might have coronavirus. You know, I didn't, and there was no reason why I would, but because of the racist regulations of Korea, if I can say that, they just assume that you're a high risk coronavirus person because you're a foreigner. Feels good, man. Wow. Nice. So he actually does kill 3 o'clock. But didn't he lose like a lot of probes? I'm not sure. Yeah. And there's another drop coming. This is a pretty tragic attack, so okay, well, goodbye probes. So now we have to win for a Dragon army that isn't even attacking anything, they're just kind of walking into each other. Nice. Random High Templar suicided. He has to win with this 1 Dragon Templar army. Oh my god. Oh, nice storms. Whoa, nice storms. Oh, the Templar suicides are too much though. Oh.
그런 거 일꾼이 없어. 일꾼이 있어야지 뒷심이 생기는 건데 저그는 비록 가스는 못 먹지만 그래도 미네랄 멀티 먹고 드론도 차 있어서 괜찮은데 이제 토스는 없죠. 일꾼 자체가 없죠. 일꾼은.
Yeah, that's true. They're not like discriminatory. They're just very unaware of foreign cultures and stuff like that. They assume that everyone should be like a Korean person. This is a really awkward game. I don't know why the Zerg player is so intent on doing these drops over and over, when all he had to really do was just defend and do like a couple of lurkers. But he's turned it into like this weird base race game, and now Protoss actually has a chance again. Are you still in Corona Hotel? No, I'm not in Corona. Does this look like a hotel? With a fucking giraffe in the room?
최후의 병력인데 이거 먹히면은 그냥 뒤가 없어요 이거는. 마지막.
This little tiny army. So awkward. It looks like it's about 8 minutes into the game, but it's actually double that. He's still going for drops, and Bonus is still not defending the drops because it doesn't make sense for him to keep dropping. So Bonus is like, well, I guess I don't need to defend anymore, but he just always comes anyway.
상황은 토스가 잘 만들었는데 오지직 선수가 드랍을 통해서 이득을.
Oh, you may get the Nexus. No, barely doesn't.
아 이제 상대가 안 되죠 규모가.
Zerg should go Mutalisks. He has no gas because he has a mineral only for his third.
그러면은 이제
So you'd have to
지지가 나오지 않나.
make Zerglings and Mutas or drones and Mutas. That's like the only way he loses is if he tries to go Mutas.
일꾼만 뽑고 있어 그냥. 일꾼 뽑으면 죽이고.
So I don't agree with that at all. It's like how you lose the game.
와.
All he has to do is make Hydras and he wins. Because Protest player only has 2 gas, and the 2 gas are gonna deplete soon. So there's no mineral unit that's gonna stop mass Hydra.
아.
Because you need Storm.
했는데.
But he's only gonna have all these High Templars. And he's got no money anymore. Nice storms, but
의미가 없죠 이거는. 이제 이만큼.
they're just infinite Hydras.
기차놀이 그건. 뭘 또 늘어버리고. 그만하세요 이제.
Still dropping. Dropping on the cannons.
노력하고 있어 지금.
Now he's just trolling because he knows he's won.
빨리 나가라 이거야. 빨리 나가라. 왜 안 나가?
He's saying, why are you not leaving? Why is the first player not leaving?
아 이거 이거.
So Banaf loses.
오진희 선수가 이겼습니다.
So it's 2-1 to the Korean high school team.
이거 떠드는 것도
별바네.
할 말이 없거든 경기 보면은. 근데 말을 해야 돼.
That was a really dumb game. That was a really dumb game.
비속어를 쓸 수도 없고 씨.
Squashisms. Next game is Crossy versus Bishop on match points. And I'm gonna go to the toilet. Hold on.
정민기 없잖아. 야 뮤자 이거 보통 일이 아니네 이거. 나 못 해먹겠다. 비숍이 아니지. 그 경기 끝났을 때는 나 혼자 떠들어도 돼. 비숍 정민기 죽었습니다. 정민기 죽었어요. 정민기 왜? 정민기 죽었는데 왜 고인은 지금 헬스하고 있거든요. 헬창 정민기라고. 아 그 요즘에 헬스 열심히 하는 헬튜버 있어요. 정민기라고. 헬스장에서 지금 서식하고 있는데 마동석이 될 거라고 하네요. 파주에 유명한 헬스 하시는 분 있거든요. 지금 벌크업 하고 있는데 한 120kg까지 찌운다고 그러더라고요. 아 모르시는구나. 지금 이거 소통이 안 되고 있어요 지금. 아 너 존댓말을 왜 하고 있냐 지금. 지금 안 해도 되는데. 아 나 또 이게 까고 막 그렇게 하려 했는데 안 됐네. 우리 슈기님을 위해서 이렇게 격식 있게.
Huh?
뭐야? 한번.
Wait, is it really Crossy? Why is Crossy on Team Foreigner?
매치 포인트.
What is going on?
야, 이 나 들어가자 나. 야, 너 들어가자고.
Huh?
아, 리플레이.
Replay?
나안 봐도 되는 거잖아.
What is that?
나 봐야 돼.
Did he host the wrong man? No, fuck Twitch terms of service.
나도 보는데. 리플 중계네. 어떡해. 네.
What are they doing? They're watching a replay?
네, 시작합니다. 7시 포스티스 비숍.
Oh, they played in advance?
시간이
And it's a replay?
1시
Well, what?
서울 제트 크로스.
Then what? Why are we? What? Why are the actual players who are here
정규 선수는 여기 있을 뿐이 아니라
waiting for this replay to end? This is absurd.
대부분인데
I'm tilted.
정민기 선수가 경기를 하네요.
And why is Crossy on the foreigner team if he's Korean? What is going on? This is bizarre.
에이스여서 그런지 4경기에 딱 출격을 했는데 스코어도 이제 2대1로 앞서고 있거든요. 포스티스 팀이. 정민기 선수가 잡아줘서
I don't even remember Crossy being on the foreigner team.
그 뒤에는 편하죠 이제. 뒤에 선수들이 편하게 게임할 수 있기 때문에.
This is very confusing. So I guess Crossy is officially a foreigner now. He's been integrated.
매치 포인트라는 맵이 그 정민기 선수는 상당히 싫어하고
He's the new scan.
바이오닉 쓰기가 좀 어렵다고 해서 이제 뭐 메카닉을 하거나
But Scan's no longer a foreigner.
직접적인 플레이를 많이 하는데 어떻게 할지.
Scan has reintegrated into Korea. But Crossy is a foreigner for now. Are you participating in this? Yes. Effort? Huh? What? Did you ask something? Who's the better Zerg player? Sulky Zero or someone else? Effort. Yeah, Effort is the best Zerg player. 정우, 김정우, 저그 원탑.
생겨가지고 저가 좋아요 그냥. 네, 너무 좋아요 기분이. 근데 정민기 선수 이렇게 회력을 여기다 쳤다는 건 입구를 막고 네네 나 째겠다 이렇게 바로 마린도 안 찍고 그냥 짓죠.
Queen versus Effort. I think Effort is
이게 입구가 완전히 막히기
better.
테란이 좋거든요. 입구 막히는 맵을 일단
Even though he's in the army, I think he will still come back and be better.
오 이걸
Well, he's in the police, whatever.
이걸 견제랑 해도
Not army, police.
이게 마이크로 컨트롤이라서 힘든 건데.
You always feel like Sulky was the best, but never able to close tourneys. Sulky is like very inconsistent, and yeah, he like hard chokes in tournaments sometimes.
저것도
But
서로
his,
잘 쬐어 지금. 테란도 잘 쬐고.
I don't know, his ZVP is very,
이거 그냥
fuck it, I'll just go. He's very like CadenZie-esque. where we just randomly suicide our army at some point.
막고 하는 걸 모르나요? 이걸 저글링을 좀 많이 찍었는데
So I don't think you can really say that Sulky is the best Zerg.
어차피 막혀가지고.
I think I would even say that our hero is even more consistent than Sulky, and hero is like notoriously inconsistent.
아무것도 없어요. 아무것도 없어요. 일반 맵이면 벙커라도 짓는데 일단 뭐 벙커 지을 필요도 없어서.
Result so far is 2-1 to the Posties team, the Korean team. CK1 against
저거 너무 불리해요.
Terran.
한 개 없는데
Bonif lost to Wiko, and Father lost to Slayer.
와, 다 봤어요 이거.
Yeah, effort just has like the perfect macro and everything.
알몸 공개한 거랑 비슷하죠. 이 정도면 그냥 다 봤어요.
Crossy's build is a little strange.
알몸 노출한 거랑 똑같아요. 이 정도면은.
Why is Crossy still behind?
본진 3회 처리, 투회 처리로 해서 요즘 유행하는 이제 운영입니다. 이게.
You wish Fantasy would come back to Brood War? Yeah, I think Fantasy would actually be great.
하나는 무난하게 3배럭 이후에 태클을 탈지 배럭을 늘려서 힘을 줄지.
Did Effort qualify for ASL 10? No, he cannot play. He's still in the police force for like a few months or so. Yeah. Not sure exactly when he leaves. US Jangbeer come back and have motivation. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
매치 포인트가 저거가 좋다는 게 이제 뮤탈로 짤짤해
Mucom.
많아서 좋거든요.
Koreans call
언덕이
Muta harass or Muta control or whatever Jaljali, Muta Jal. So when he says Jaljali, he's talking about
부담스러운데 바이오닉이.
the Muta attacking.
이거 아쉽네요. 이거 살 수 있었는데.
아쉽네요. So he's got 7 meters, so he can one-shot SCVs. But you need 8 meters to 3-shot a turret, so he should not have gone for the turret with 7 meters, because you have to 4-shot a turret with 7 meters.
이거를 빨리 정리.
But if you have 8 meters, you can 3-shot the turret. So you should have picked off like 3 SCVs, not the turret.
우선 정리를 해야
That wasn't bad choice.
이 친구 정리를 해서 그냥 무시하고 쳤나요?
Because now the turret is already back by the time he has his
이러면은 확실히 털어야 되거든요.
almost full grip of meters.
확실히 털어야 돼. 그냥
So there was no reason before.
탁 털어야 돼 그냥. 그렇죠? 이게 멀티에 3회처럼
Oh my god. It's lagging in the fucking replay.
사실 본진 당해주면 나갈 필요는 없거든요. 그냥 나가는 청만하거든요.
The replay is lagging.
일단 나왔어요. 뒤늦게 뺐죠. 이 정도는 털려도 괜찮아. 이 정도는 괜찮은데 여기서 더 털리면 이제 체력이 안 좋아져요. 그만 털려야 돼요. 장민기 선수.
Okay, nice. Mira. Harass. He went for the build where you make sunken and 3 hatcheries, but he didn't quite have the drone production. he made. Oh my god! Right. So with this build, you make a third hatchery so that you can keep making drones. But he hasn't used the third hatchery at all. So it's a little awkward.
아 이게 하는데 결국은 이게
The third hatchery just has larvae. He's just forgotten that he made it. Maybe?
막히면 그냥 뒤가 없어요 저거. 그냥 테라는 그냥 BTBT 하면 돼 BTBT.
But the Zergler is kind of on a clock here because he didn't make drones. He's only got 17 drones. And he's suiciding his mutas. And
혼란스러운 상황? 아 이거 일부러 뺀 거네. 아 이거 미네랄 조절한다고 일부러 뺀 거네. 야.
so with 17 drones, you can never afford anything other than mutas.
아 근데 이게 발키리가 찍혔어요 이게.
His build is fine, but his execution is off.
보면은
Yeah, his build is like a legitimate build.
저 같으면은
So long as you actually use the third hatchery to make drones.
이게 진짜 끔찍한 상황이거든요 이게. 뮤탈이 할 게 없죠 이게. 할 게 없어요. 이제 여기 건들면 이제 이분이 와서 존나 때리거든요.
Yeah, there's Valkyries, and he has only mutas,
와 백샷.
and he has no drones.
백샷까지.
He's beyond dead. This looks like my game versus Ample from the ASL qualifiers.
저거가 할 게 없어요 지금.
On Silphid,
쇼부도 안 되고 탱크도 없고
where I just end up being stuck on mutas the whole game,
할 게 없어요.
and then die eventually. He's trying to make drones now, but
테라는 그냥 가만히 있으면 되죠. 아 아파요. 아이고.
he has no other tech, so
아이고. 이게 스커지로 발키리를 잡았는데 테란이 이득이야. 발키리로 스커지 잡아도 돼. 테란이 이득 봤어요.
Samdesu.
발키리를 잡았거든요.
Buy Samdesu in store now. Yeah, this game is over.
자 6마리가 너무 전재산인데 얘네 죽으면 이게 없지 않은 적이 아무것도 없어요. 무예요 무. 아이고.
I go.
아이고.
Oh my god. Wait, he's moving out of the lurkers?
인수가 50대 100인데 눈앞이 깜깜하죠 지금.
Oh, he's sending them to the
저는
third.
그냥 뒤치고 나가 보는 사람인데 지금.
Oh.
이게 뭐 저그한테 이렇게 희망을 주고 싶은데 희망이 없어요 이거는. 아무리 생각을 해봐도 할 게 없는 상황이어서.
Wait, there's a spore?
미래가 없죠 이거는. 아 그냥
Oh, it's the worst lurker line ever. And there's no lurkers at home anymore. So
역시 헬스하는 사람답게 화끈합니다. 운동을 하면 자신감이 생긴다니까. 아 역시 운동을 하면서 달라진 모습을 정민기 선수가 보여주네요. 으아! 몇 개 남았어.
the Korean spy lost to the Korean,
누가 구출해줘.
and we're back to foreigners. 인정.
나 좀 누가 구출해주다. 하요가 해설 좀 할래요 가서. 몇 경기 남았지?
With Zealots playing.
아니야, 두 경기 아니야. 두 경기 아니야. 두 경기라고?
What the hell's going on?
9대 9래. 아 봐봐 5세트잖아. 아 또 리플레이잖아. 지훈이 맞지? 아닌가? 지훈이 맞다.
He's excited because it's Zealot playing.
그래.
He said Jihoon. That's Zealot's name.
그러니까 리플 3경기, 게임 라이브로 6경기. 지훈아.
지훈아.
근데 리플을 다 봐야 돼. 그게 문제야. 그게 문제야. 아, 간문지훈. 몇 경기지?
DeWalt should play. Yeah, DeWalt is playing. It's 9 games. Zell's not a pro.
5경기.
He is
6시. 이제 한문지훈.
top amateur.
9시 테란.
Number
TV라는 아이디 됐습니다.
2 or 3 maybe these days amateurs are.
뭐 다들 아시겠지만
Why we played? Because Jihoon couldn't play today.
금방 끝날 거예요.
I don't know the reason why Crossy and Bishop was
후반이 없기 때문에.
replayed though. I just know that Zealot couldn't play today.
테란인 줄 알았네.
Yeah, he was a math teacher, but these days he doesn't do that
와,
anymore.
부드러운 보니까
Or-
그러네요. 근데 이게
He does sometimes actually.
막히
Like a few months ago he was doing it again.
만약 막히면은
You think he's low tier pro level? Technically there is no pros in StarCraft because there's no pro teams in Bid War. So usually when we say pro, we mean ex-pro, like they used to be on a pro team. And Zealot was never on a pro team. I guess you could say the ASL Team League was kind of pro teams. So then you could maybe say that he was a pro gamer.
막아버리면은 말이 하나
Yeah, I guess so.
있어도 막히거든요.
To be fair, I think Zealot has the pro gamer tag on his channel, Africa channel.
앞마다까지. 아 이게 바로 지어야 되는데 아 진짜 짜증나죠 저거.
He's NB rushing against spawning Pelville. Terror?
이러고 드론 잼면
Terror match fixing confirmed.
해처리 운영을 한다는 거지. 일단 여기까지 오면 테란이 그냥 너무 좋아요. 그냥 7대3이라고 봐도 될 정도로.
He has a perfect wall though.
9풀인데 아무것도 못했어. 아무것도.
Whoa, there's a lot of text
원래
there.
같았으면은 이제 SCB가 나오고 이제 벙커도 치고 이제 그렇게 하겠는데
Now you look at his profile picture on Twitter. You don't recognize someone. Tasteless Artosis White Rare Can you read? I don't know what the picture is.
저가 트위처의 상태에서 이제 러커 체제에 가서 공격적으로 하냐 아니면
No, do you only read Twitch?
오 역시 서문지훈답게 트위처를 러커
What?
그건 뚫어서 끝내겠다는 거죠. 반대로 테라는 막으면 이기는 거고 이제 단순해졌어요.
It's all one chat channel for me.
바이오닉이 아니네요. 어? 아니 이거 저거 망했죠? 다 봤어요 그냥. 아 이거 망했는데 이거 어떻게 해야 되죠 이제? 아 여기서 그냥 희대만 짓고 그냥 스파이어를 그냥 지어서 그냥 바꾼 거죠 전술을.
You consider pro gamers these who don't have other job.
할 수가 없기 때문에.
Then you cannot consider Zella a pro gamer if he's a maths teacher.
그쵸 이제
Right?
이거는 봐도 이렇게 해야 돼. 스캔 달고 넣고 데뷔를 해야 하게 되기 때문에.
Then you're a pro gamer?
기회가 될 수 있죠.
Then I'm a pro gamer? Well, I'm a pro gamer, guys.
오진식 선수 아까 나와서 이겼어요. 그 버니스 선수한테 아까 전에 이 경기에서. 아무리 없습니다. 이제 있습니다.
Why is there like no SCVs?
테란도 이상할 거야. 얘 뭐지? 역파 아니야? 분명히 히든 봤는데.
No drones either. Wow, 고고포. 고맙습니다.
그래도
Thank you
테란이
for 2000.
좋아. 그래도 좋아.
와, 나이스.
이거 성은준 경기 맞나요?
Thank you.
왜 이렇게 째고 있는 거야? 드론이 너무 많은데요? 성은준 경기인데?
Tetris has a pro scene. No, I don't think we're dead, Tamira. This is a very strange build, though.
뭐야? 아, 오류 찍고.
It's like a very janky mechanic build.
성은준인데 이런 것도 하나요? 이거 뮤탈 소수 찍고 째는 거거든요? 이거 잘못 다른 선수인가요 이거? 아 요즘에 운영을 한다고. 사람이 변하는구나.
After the bits, this now counts as a job, and you're no longer a pro gamer.
뮤탈 회익하면서 째는 심리전을.
Feels bad, man. Retired.
근데 테란도 좀 과수비를 할 만한데 그렇게 오바해서는 안 했어. 사실 성문지훈 이름 보면은
Remember when Larva coached you? Yeah, Larva has coached me multiple times. I've never truly, completely listened to his advice. I will not lie.
와 좋아요. 이 타이밍에 엇박자로 이렇게 소각받쳐 쓰는 건데
Because Larva has like a very
그냥 공격 가져.
unique way he likes to play. A very non-aggressive, passive style.
이래도 테란이 좋아요. 일단 여기가 돌아가야 되는데 야 심시.
Like he's good at it because he's so, I don't know, good mechanically. That all he really has to do is survive, so he kind of like gives up any kind of lead, any kind of aggression, any kind of map control, any kind of anything
적은가요 이거?
for this sort of like semi-tempo but not really
이분의 공격을 안 왔나요?
not really present kind of style. Just because he's just always gonna do well the longer the game goes. Which is kind of like the opposite for me, because I have like 0 APM in the late game.
설마 퀸을? 와 투챔버에서 공방어? 어? 설마 퀸?
Who would you want to be your coach beside Jinong? Right now my coach is Hyuk.
근데 퀸일 수밖에 없는 게 하이브 하는 게.
So I have to say that Hyuk is my choice for coach.
설마? 아 이게 원래 털리면 안 되는 상황인데 테란이 안 털려도 되게.
I've learned a lot from a lot of different Zerg players. Like most recently, I picked Shane
와, 퀸
to be
만화하고
the
이게
coach
만화하고
of the
퀸
team
찍으면은
at the start of the season.
퀸이 나올 때 만화가 70.
So everyone knows that
이러면은 그
he's my favorite. Also, Saxtree has, I've learned a lot from Saxtree. But historically, everyone knows that I learned the most from Zella, who is currently suiciding all of his mutants.
뮤탈 4개랑 베스트 바꿨는데 저거가 손해예요. 추가로 오버로드까지 잡혔고 아마
But I've learned from like pretty much every Zerg player.
됐을 때
At least something from every Zerg player has taught me something personally. Everyone, I would say. I can't think of someone who hasn't taught me at least one thing. Yeah, Tara's doing alright, but I don't think the map is that great for his style that he has chosen to do.
아, 처리가 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. 와, 6회 처리.
So Zerg can just make infinite drones, and Terran is going to be hard for them to ever attack,
이러면은 게임이 길어질 수밖에 없죠.
just because of the nature of the map.
제작고
And it's going to be hard for them to take a third base, again, because of the nature of the map. And the positions as well.
원아머리고
Like if the Zerg player was on the top right, he could take the bottom left quite easily. But since the Zerg player is in the bottom, it's hard for him to take that base. So he has to take the top left base, but that base is like really far to defend.
키 나오면 이제 만화가 70이거든요. 원래 50인데.
So I don't know what he can really do with his mechanic here, because now there's queens. So he has to either attack now or just like build like turrets and defenses everywhere. But since the map isn't good for doing that, that's what he's doing. But there's no gas here, so that's what he just said as well. There's no gas here.
이거 의미가 사실 없죠 이러면은.
So now he said it's ambiguous to do that.
벌초밖에
And-
게 없는데 이러면은 이게 왜냐면 투카스면은
And he has to make a lot of vultures, because he only has 2 gas.
이제
And he made vessels as well, so he only has 2 gas and he made vessels.
지금은 가스가
So now he has to make like only vultures.
투카스는 진짜 이거 안 되거든요 그냥. 아마 지금은 이렇게 맞는데 좀 있으면은 미네랄 물질 돌아오는 시점부터 하면은 이제 미네랄만 몇 천씩 쌓여.
Yeah, he's complaining about the mineral multi not being useful.
그러니까 가스가 있었으면은 괜찮은데 테란이 지금은 사실 좋을 게 하나도 없어요. 이건 돌아와도 그냥
Said now gas multi would be okay, but there's no gas.
핀 이미 와. 저 이 선수 킬 쓰는 거 처음 보네. 와, 이업 이제 저그가 없죠 근데.
To attack up for Zerg, he said. And there's already carapace as well, so he's going to be 2-1.
저그가 없죠 근데.
Hydras against 1-0 mechanic.
이때라도 2업 되면은 엄청 세요.
So Zerg is just winning.
이게 힘들게 이렇게.
Yeah, this map is awful against Protoss when you take this base. You just can't take that base because they just storm your drones. When I was learning from Shine, he said if you take the mineral only base, don't fully saturate it, just put 1 drone per mineral pit
탱크 잡히면 진짜.
because it is going to get stormed at some point.
와. 아 이거 별것 같은 탱크인데.
Well, he gets some tanks with his
진짜
queens,
눈물 나요 테란 이거.
but I don't think he got enough tanks to attack.
이게
So he just has to keep expanding, making drones and more queens, I guess. But Terran can't really do anything.
금방 모을 수 있는데.
So Terran's really trying to take the top left base now. But it's so far, like I said. And he has to control 2 ramps. 2 like really big ramps.
희망이 있는 건데.
Like the ramp between his natural and his mineral only. And the ramp between the mineral only and the gas base. And then there's also like another ramp to the gas base from the top.
아니 뭐.
So there's even like a 3rd ramp that he potentially has to worry about.
빨리 해야 돼 빨리. 지금 이러고 있으면 안 되고. 무리해서라도 먹던가. 공격을 하서 끝내던가. 애매하죠? 째는 것도 아니고. 애매해요 엄청. 지금 사실 11시는 먹을 수 있는데 좀 신경을 써주면은 지금 아쉽습니다.
He's really disappointed that he hasn't got 11 o'clock. He said he should have ate 11 o'clock by now.
그냥 공격 가나요? 이러면 막히면 끝나죠. 뒤가 없죠 이거는. 애매해요. 빨리.
He just keeps saying Amy. Ambiguous.
7시 없는 건가요?
Huh? Goodbye, Queen.
아니 빨리 멀티를 먹던가 가던가 빨리 선택을 빨리 해야 돼요 빨리.
Belly.
이거 시간 너무 늦어 이게.
Oh, you didn't even leave a single tank over here.
아까 했었는데 왜 그냥 없죠 이제 끝났죠. 아까는 그래도
He's been slowed down so much. But the thing is, Zella,
시간을 너무 많이.
this like the past 5 minutes has had this base at 3 o'clock, and there's no drones.
골리앗에 그냥 써도 되죠 이제.
But he's had this base for 5 minutes, and he hasn't used the larva here either.
엄청 불리했는데 이게 운영.
At the mineral only.
압도하네요. 저는 잘못했다.
Is the replay broken? Is the replay
공격을 오는데 이게 한 2분 전에
Sorry.
3분 전에 이렇게 했어야 했는데 지금 이런 거는
Ooh. Terran has the high ground.
다시 나오죠.
I mean, he doesn't need the mineral only, so it's whatever.
그 8마리 남았어. 8마리.
You shouldn't even try to defend that. Just, yeah, trade the queens of the tanks. Nice.
예, 지지가 나오지 않을까.
I'm glad Zealot uses queens now. I used to tell him
운영에서
to make queens against mechanic, and he would say, I don't make a queen because I'm a man. I'm a king, not a queen.
운영에서 압도적인 모습이죠.
But now he makes queens, so good.
빈틈없는 운영이었어요.
Why is Jateto mad? No jam.
이거를 아까 전에
잼 없어?
했었는데 이렇게 너무 늦었어. 아니 뭐야 이들아 335?
Oh my god.
이들아가 335? 뭐지?
He was joking, obviously.
커맨드 먹방?
I think a Zealot only uses one hotkey for his units.
커맨드 먹방? 커맨드라도 먹어.
Zealot uses his hatcheries on 2, 3, 4, 5. So he does 2 SH, 3 SH, 4 SH, 5 SH. And then he only has 1 for his unit. So using queens, you can imagine, with no hotkey, basically, because you're not going to hotkey your queens if you only have 1 hotkey. So it really blows my mind how he manages to control as well as he does with 1 hotkey. I'll never understand it.
하람님 50개 감사합니다. 이제 7경기? 7경기지. 아 나는
Oh, do I get to play now? Nice. Pardon me. A blizzard. Blizzard can go. Oh. How strong is my opponent? Hello? Salsa. You too. Did you? Oh, we have to play in lag? Who's lagging? Huh? 귀여워. 수고했습니다. That was adorable. Thank you. Anonymous here for 800 Barinos.
뱃살이 동 경기인가? 뱃살이지. 5, 6, 7. 8경기지.
Overwhelming.
아, 현지 very cool. Very good. Best player. You are best player.
I am 외국인.
자씨 낚시하지 마. 나 지금 예민해.
에이스.
뱃살 또 들어간다. 씨.
인정?
진짜 씨. 뱃살 또 들어갈 수 있어 진짜로. 아, of course.
I love it when he pronounces English. Sounds so adorable. Oh, we get Gypsy. Big Gypsy here in the house. Why was it lagging, by the way? Isn't everyone who was in my game in Korea? Hands in Korea. Cruiser is in Korea, right? And Ryokan is still in Korea, right?
누구야 이 사람?
So who was the foreigner? There wasn't one, right? So it's there's a Korean lagging.
경기야 이거? 아 이거하고 뱃살이 경기구나. 에이 5시 호스티지 플레타 선수 11시 테란 뭐 처음 보는 분인데
I think the last game he was probably typing stuff in LI chat because I was asking why is the game lagging? And I said, I'm angry. And you never said anything. And then when he left the game, he didn't. So maybe he didn't know to type in all chat. Because he didn't GG as well. Unless he was actually angry. Who the hell is Gypsy and why is he foreign all-star? Gypsy is the Terran Hope. The foreign Terran Hope. One day he will be good. 인정? He's alright. To be honest, Gypsy's good. Gypsy's good. But I have to plug that I knocked him out of. Was it BSL that we were in together? An old season of BSL? Or was it a different tournament?
뭐 근데 오히려 먼 거리 이용해서 심리전으로
That was very
공격적인
satisfying.
플레이를 할 수도 있어요. 그냥 머니까 당연히 째거든.
I think Noyokin is similar to Gypsy.
그걸 오히려 여기 이용해서
Maybe Noyokin is like
안 받은
a little bit more consistent,
킬팩토리.
and Gypsy's like a little more of a wild card. Like he can either win
원래
dominatingly,
플레이를 할 수 있죠.
or he can just like do nothing and lose. Whereas Gypsy's more like always kind of gonna give you a game.
게임들이 많았기 때문에 이제 이런 공격적인 플레이가 나올 때가 됐거든요. 사실 그런
But I think they're similar
플레이를
level.
필살기 하나씩
It's hard to
있어요.
compare them because of the different
운영만 하면 안 되고, 운영만
consistency
하면은
level.
이제 맞춤 당할 수도 있고 뻔하거든요. 이제
Noyokin is like 50 years old.
자기만의
What?
초반에 끝낼 수 있는 필살기를 가지고 있는 게 좋습니다.
Noyokin actually lives like
그냥 시뮬레이션 게임이죠.
10 minutes away from me. Or dead. Is he definitely still in Korea? Because the game was like hella laggy. And he's like the only person I suspect of potentially not being in Korea.
말도 안 되는
He is in Korea, right? Huh. 누나 사랑해요?
무난한 상황인데
네? 뭐죠?
선택을 하는지.
뭐잖아요?
원래 요즘에 이제 게이트 원게이트에서 넥서스 짓는 플레이 많이 하는데 또 봐야죠.
Gypsy forgot his second depot?
이 프로브
No, he went one depot command center, right? That's like a normal build.
뭔가 파일럿 짓고
And the
파일럿
oh my god.
아 그거 딱 나왔는데
The
아쉽네요.
first player is not going for proxy.
아
And where he is? But somewhere else?
왜 안 하죠? 좋은데 여기다가 하는데
What is he doing?
여기다가 아 아쉽네요. 아
Oh, they're probably just coming home.
너무 운영만 모집하는 것 같아. 너무 변칙적인 플레이도 필요한데
Actually, I totally was not even paying attention to the build.
아쉽네요. 아.
So I have no idea if he really did do that or not.
사실 대한도 배럭 더블을 출발했지만
Who picked up that lineup?
이제
I'm not sure.
아카데미
I'm really not sure.
사실 대각선 이용해서 이제 다크 배제 같은 거에서 아카 엔드 배제하고 팩토리 쭉 늘려서 이런 공격적인 러시를 할 수도 있는데 이제
I think it's a pretty good lineup though. It's pretty fair. Okay, maybe not in the terms of Zealot and
와 이게 정석이고
Bishop
좋은 빌드긴 한데
and Snow.
하는 것도 괜찮은데 아쉽습니다.
They're kind of like too good.
아무리 아까
But like the lower players, we were a little bit better. Supposedly, like Father should have been better than his opponent.
이제 트리플 타이밍이 또 약점 이런
I'm supposed to be better than my opponent.
그 타이밍을 노리면 또
And it was like pretty dominating for me, so
선수 다 지금 완전 무난한 정석 플레이를 하네요.
Teddy scones, yes or no?
그 보스
I love
때는
potato scones,
좀 초반 유저가 없나요?
but you,
방금
even if you make them in Korea, even if you like manually make the potato scones, they're not going to be the same because
팀인가요, 팀? 운영하는 거?
I don't know, Korean potatoes are not quite there, you know?
아
I can see why Koreans don't eat a lot of potato
그분 가능성이
because their potatoes are not
예, 그분
as good.
뭐 비록 졌지만 저는 그래도 그런 승부수를 띄울 수 있는 것 자체가
Korean potato juicy.
그냥 높게 삽니다 그런 거를. 비록 졌지만 그리고 오늘의 뭐 오늘 졌다고 가진 거 아니거든요. 그쵸 그쵸. 네,
I think just
없어요.
like I'm a Scottish person, so I'm gonna be automatically fussy about potatoes
테라, 이거
because we have like so many varieties of potato and we really care about the quality. We're really fussy about our potatoes because for years and years we've ate things with potatoes. But Korea, they don't really give a fuck about potato. So why should they have more varieties, or why should they try to make their potatoes the best quality or whatever? They have no reason to care.
안전한 무난한 플레이고 또 요즘에 이렇게 하고 속업 셔틀 많이 쓰죠. 네, 속셔.
Chips are not found outside of the UK. Yeah, like a good triple cooked chips.
이 리버를 잘 막는 게 관건인데 얼마나 피해 없이.
You don't really get that anywhere else. Really? Well, you kind of do in some parts of Europe. But other places, you only get fries. Really?
그래도
And you get fries in Scotland too, not just like the thick ones.
제가 머릿속에 있는 거죠.
Normal fries too.
근데 사업이 안 돼서 이게
Whoa.
이거 제가
Oh, Gypsy, you're so dead.
아이고 이거 왜? 아 중국산 리본이요.
Well, you didn't get the SUV.
안 죽었어요. 조금 더 피해를 줘야 되는데 이 정도는 아쉽거든요.
Oh.
테란도 지금 터렛을 아예 안 찍었기 때문에 엄청 센 상황이에요. 그래서
Wait, he defended that with no turrets, no good positioning. He just defends it anyway. Why is a Prowess player not able to do damage? I guess he's gonna wait for either two shuttles or his dragoons to go in the front. No, because that doesn't make sense. He's just gonna wait for the third, because he saw the command center. He's just gonna try to deny the third, I guess. I feel like he could have gone in there if the Reavers more.
그냥 주면은 토스가 안 좋은데 이거 방해해야 돼 어떻게든. 시간을 묻히든 간에 경력을 가까운 시간에 이대로 그냥 여기 손해 보면은
Are we suiciding all of our dragoons and Reavers?
아니 이거 너무 손해 보죠 지금.
Hello?
이거 안 좋아요 이런 토스가.
Well, Gypsy.
이득을 봐야 되는데 우리 손해를 봤어요.
Is that the real Gypsy? Hi, Carrie Kim.
이거 테란이 너무 좋은데 이러면. 이제 테란 SCV 그만 뽑고 팩토리 쭉쭉 늘려서 한 11팩 타이밍 러시 이런 거 괜찮죠?
What? 4 commands?
테란 분이 엄청 쬐어. 터렛을
4 command center?
하나 씌웠는데 피해를 안 받았어요. 이게 말이 안 되는 건데 원래. 사실 토스도 이런 걸 집요하게 견제하고 노려야 되는데 너무 내버려 뒀어요 테란을. 어떻게든 괴롭혔어야 되는데.
What the hell? What is even going on?
플레이 성향이 수비적인 운영을 선호하시는 거네요 장기전을. 그쵸? 뭔가 해야죠. 이거 이대로 있으면 안 되죠. 뭔가라도 그냥 뭐라도 해야죠.
Okay, so here comes the 2 shuttles. You should get speed to shuttle.
탈탈 돌아
As
탈탈
it comes in.
응징
Does he already have speed?
응징해 주세요.
This camera is following is really confusing.
그래 더 이거 안 이거 불량품인데 리버가? 이거 저 같으면 그냥 제가 죽여요 이런 거는. 그냥 내 데리고 가서 내가 죽일 거야 얘 내 손으로. 저 같으면 그래요. 이거 용납이 안 돼요.
He has to kill these shuttles
이러면 살려주나?
and get the reavers and the so
과연? 과연? 만에?
okay. That's fine.
증발해버렸죠. 증발해버렸습니다.
It was just dangerous if the shuttles managed to go all the way to this base. If they flew out and then they like accidentally not only scout the base but then also kill it by dropping there. That was like the scary part. But they didn't get there. Oh, but his observer sees the SUVs transferring.
테라는 사컴을 먹었고 무난하게 쓰는.
So he doesn't know about it, at the very least. But his attacking is like really awful right now. Yeah, I mean, Gypsy should maybe just continue his eco cheese and take 9 o'clock as well.
자막 수정 중입니다.
How good is the Protoss player, Fleta? What is his MMR?
후반 운영을 즐겨 하는 건 아니야.
Fleta, letter 점 몇이야? How do you pronounce that word? 몇이야?
플레타 이거는 어떤
미약해.
제가 정보가 없어서 레더 점수가 어느 정도
몇 점? Yeah, 몇 점? How do you pronounce that?
뚫기?
몇?
이거 근데 위치가
몇?
너무 안 좋아요 이게 인형이 이게 들어가는 판단
ice cream. Thank you.
손해를 볼 수밖에 없죠 구조가 그 상황이나
Oh, nice. Both players tripping up in their macro a little here. Meow. All have the same pronunciation. Yes, I know that. But what I don't know is how to pronounce it. But I do know that they all have the same pronunciation. But I do not know how to say that. Meow. Something like that, right? Meow.
와 게이트웨이 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 게이트
He said 14 gates. I'm not counting them, so I'm just going to take his word for it. 14 gateways. You are saying it right. It does not feel like it though. Do you do any sports or workout in Korea? Yeah, I do pull-ups and I walk a lot and I do like ab workouts. Mine 대박.
이런 벌처 감자에 이제 피해가면 안 되는데
마인 대박.
야금야금 미드 보고 있어요 테란이 로스가 잘 째긴 했는데
No leg extensions.
고테크 유닛이 없어서 별로 안 좋거든요 업그레이드도 안 좋고 현재 이게 너무 휘둘리고 있어. 이제 지금 사실 휘둘리면 안 되는 타이밍인데.
For building quads. I'm not trying to be like a fucking bodybuilder.
아 테란 나옵니다. 아 공격을 안 간다는 거죠. 엎어진다는 거죠. 가면서 셋이 견제를 하면서 공격과 확장을 동시에 그렇죠. 셋이 이거 주면 안 되죠 이거. 야 무슨 강줄기처럼 여기 이쁘게
오?
내려.
Oh my god. The shuttle was crazy. The storm is insane.
테란이 손해를 많이 보는데 이러면?
But the high ground.
테란 토스 그만.
You can't break the high ground. Why is he still attacking? Stop. Back. Back.
아이고.
Back.
이게 욕심부려서 그래요 이게.
Well, he went a bit too crazy. He had a good engage at first. But then he was like, I'm gonna continue up this hill.
지나친 욕심이 이렇게 화가 부릅니다 이게. 인생도 똑같아요. 욕심 부리면 안 됩니다.
Huh.
적당히 이득을 취했으면은 거기에 만족하면서 살아야 돼요.
So now the first player is gonna try to sneak around and attack somewhere else. Well, he just sort of gives up that base. But he has like no army. So even if he does a recall or something, he may just die by doing it. He can't afford to lose units when he's already behind. So I'm not sure what he can do actually.
먹으세요, 플레타 선수. 이거 왜 안 먹나요? 네.
Why no gas?
지원하죠.
I don't think he needs gas though.
그럼요, 욕심 부리면 안 됩니다.
He's doing full gateway.
도로 가도 돼요. 3회업이고 그냥 쭉 가도 됩니다, 편하게. 업글이 너무 이게 1업, 01업은 좀
Oh my god, the press player only has one attack upgrade.
정도 부스터 돼야지 이게 되는 건데
Oh dear.
아니에요. 01업 심해요 이건.
Terran is already 3-2,
혹시 왜
of course,
돌리나요?
as you do as Terran. But the press player is chilling on 1-0.
네. 호스티지 어린 선수.
So he's going for this sort of base race kind of Hail Mary play, but it's not really gonna happen. Oh, he's not sieging. Oh, that was a very late siege. And he has no vultures over here, because all of his vultures went to the bottom left. Oh, Gypsy. He did kill all the pros though with the vultures.
아 이거 이제 토스 힘들죠. 여기를 그냥 날려버리지 않는 이상.
But that was a big throw.
업그레이드가 너무 안 좋아서
Like he had a commanding lead and now he could lose.
탁구는 손해를 계속 보고 있어요 토스가.
He's still winning, but he could lose.
공일업은 말이 안 되는 거.
He went from like the game is over to winning, which is not where you want to be.
벌초도 못 잡아요 저렇게. 근데 지지가 나와도 안 이상하죠?
Okay, maybe it is over. Still. Ooh.
의미 없어요. 의미 없습니다.
Yeah, he never took 3 o'clock back again. And he's losing bottom left to only vultures. Even though he has like 4 gateways there, so I don't know how he's done that. Oh my god, the Nexus died to 2 vultures. There's 4 gateways there, and the Nexus dies to 2 vultures.
네 군데가 4배예요, 4배. 이렇게 보면 할만해 이럴 수도 있는데 그냥 실상은 그냥
God, I'm so tired. What time is it?
말이 안 되죠 이 정도 차이.
Oh, midnight. God, I'm dying.
그냥 가만히 있으면 이제 토스가 공격해서 지지치는 상황인데.
Who's playing the
이거 마지막 한 방이에요. 이거 마지막.
last game? Are we on the last game already?
이게
Is this the 8th game or the 7th game?
초라합니다.
This is the 7th game? Is it?
귀엽죠 이거 테란 입장에서. 아기자기하죠 아기자기.
So there's still 2 more games. So there's still
하는 모습은 좋네요. 포기 안 해요.
there's still DeWalt and is it only DeWalt?
포기 안 하고 이렇게 근성 있는 모습은 보기 좋습니다.
Because of Corona, there's a lot of sitting at home. You should work out as part of a healthy lifestyle.
이기지 못하는 건 본인도 알 거예요. 근데 그냥 이제
That's
열심히 하는
true.
모습을 이렇게 보여주려고 이렇게 했는데
Well, things in Korea, there's less need to do like your automatic workout. Like when I'm in Scotland, I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking around because there's like a lot of space to go between places, and there's a lot of like hills and fields and things to walk across. And even just going to the stores like pretty far, and then you have to like carry your shopping all through like the hills and everything all the way home. So you kind of like you get like automatic workouts, just like carrying heavy like milk and everything, like half a mile home up and down hills. Whereas in Korea, you just go like on the subway, or you just go outside and there's a store right there. So you have to do workout, or you're gonna die. But in Scotland, well, I was like living like in the middle of nowhere, Scotland, and I don't drive. So yeah, there's like a lot of walking around hills and shit. Farm girl confirm. Exactly. I'm not gonna deny that. I lived in like a very farmy sort of area.
그러네. 잠깐만.
What?
저거 이거 함정인데? 존나 웃기네 이거. 뭐야?
Huh? Why?
아무도 생각 못했어.
Oh, what's funny? Coach.
아무도 생각 못했어.
Ian, Charlie. They're laughing because Snow is playing. Snow is part of posters, even though he's the coach.
세 명 빼면은
The coach is playing.
지금 1대 3이네.
It's funny because the coach is playing.
2대 3. 잠깐만. 4대 3면 2대 3. 지금 이제 인철리. 그러니까 이거 어차피 이기잖아, 그지? 그럼 3대 3. 저거잖아.
Snow versus Chichat. Oh, that was Chichat in duel, right?
키리키님 별풍선 100개 거마피.
Well, Carrie Kim. Backhead for my victory. Thank you. 고맙습니다. Backhead. Nice. Well, thank you. CadenZie, you're going to be streaming more? Yes. So the score is 3-3, 4-3, 3-3, 4-3, 7, 8, 4-4, 3-3, 4-3.
윤설님 적기
How many games have we played? Wow,
하죠.
4-3.
저도 윤철님한테 많이 두들려 맞아봤는데 정말 잘하거든요.
So there is still duel, right?
하지 않을까 생각됩니다. 제가
And this
보다
game.
많이 맞아봤거든요.
This game and then duel versus someone.
선게이트?
Who's left in posties?
선게이트 대각선 방법들 이러면 뭐 그냥 무난한 상황입니다. 이게 맵이 이게 익숙치 않은 맵인데
What did your parents say moving to Korea long term? Really worried, of course.
서로 잘 모를 거거든요.
My mom cried and
그래서 윤철님
said,
좀 공격적으로
wished
하지
me the
않을까.
best and everything, but doesn't want me to go. She said, I don't want you to go, but
앞마당 먹고 좀 끝내는 식으로
you're going, so good luck and everything. And she was crying.
이 경기 이기면은 이제 5대3으로 포스티즈 팀이 이제 승리를 하게 되거든요.
Oh,
에이스 카드로서 확실하게 딱
Bible thumb. It is pretty funny though that Snow is playing.
지어주시지 않을까.
How can we expect anyone on the foreigner team to beat Snow, who's like sometimes the best protest player in the world?
코치분들도 선수이기 때문에
Sometimes like number 2, number 3. Like at worst number 3.
이게 아마 저글링이 이제
And then we've got True Touch, who's like not even the third best foreigner.
저번에 너무 쨌어요.
maybe?
이게 2링하고 드론 찍고 있거든. 이거 말 안 되는 건데 선게이트 상태로 원래 이게 좀 힘든데 이게
Yeah, Snow's not even got his clan tag. He's got by Snow instead of posties Snow.
와 근데 현재까지는 잘 맞고 있어요.
Very BM.
아이고
So I mean, posties should have this in the bag just because they sent out Snow,
지구멍.
who's like automatic win.
근데 이게
Even like Zella and
근데 이제
Bishop
9시가 이제
are like automatic wins almost. Snow is like next level automatic win. Like Snow would even be an automatic win against Bishop or Zella. Well, maybe not Zella because ZVP and shenanigans.
근데 이게 내 손에 보고 있어요. 계속 야금야금 이거 많이 털리네.
I'll be very impressed if True Touch even survives like, let's say 8 minutes. 8 minutes would be impressive.
하고 싶은데 개인적으로
If he's still in the game by 8 minutes and he's not like trolling, not leaving on purpose, then I'll be impressed.
이거 너무 이거
Oh my god.
터졌어요 게임이 지금 거의 망했어요 이 정도면. 아니 이거 뭐 왜 안 죽나요 지금? 이러면서 중요한 건 할 거. 와 벌써 스타게이트. 저거 지금 아무것도 없는데.
Oh.
아니 죽어라 이거 막았더니 커세어가 곧 날라오게 생겼네요.
Oh, Overlord back. Why is he not sending the Overlord back? Oh my god, the Overlord is gonna die in the main. He can't afford to lose this Overlord. He's already kind of screwed.
아, 이 경기를 어떻게든
오?
잡았고.
Hello?
아, 이 판단 자체는 나쁘지 않은데.
Hello? Did we get in? Oh,
선수도 너무
only
잘하고.
2 3 Zerglings. 4 Zerglings.
우리 안 들어가는 애면
3 Zerglings. 4 Zerglings again.
프로브를 잡아줘야 되는데.
But he's gonna lose that Overlord in the main.
프로브를 잡아 한. 너무
And he doesn't have his hydrogen, does he?
지금 하나밖에 못 잡았어요.
He needs to build it right now because the Stargate's finished.
와, 캐논까지 안전하게. 초반 아니면 안 된다.
The adorable Overlord just started like sneaking away to the nutshell. Please don't kill me. I think Chujach is dead though. Because he's gonna lose maybe 3 Overlords.
아, 오버로드 아프죠. 이거 안 그래도 가난한데. 괴롭습니다.
And then he's gonna be at like 40 supply for the next minute and a half.
두 개, 오버로드 두 개.
And then Snow's gonna come up with like 70 supply worth of zealots.
진짜 힘들죠, 이거는.
And then he's not gonna be able to defend them.
아, 망했어요.
There should really be some kind of handicap, surely. Snow has to do. Because this is like absurd.
인구 28.
Oh my god. Oh, Chujach.
오버로드 사실 안 잡혀도 저거 안 되고.
So unlucky. Imagine being Chujach. And then it's like, okay, you're going to be playing against the high skill kids team. And you're like, oh, okay, cool, that sounds great.
근데
And then your fucking opponent is Snow.
캐논 본진 짓고 앞바닥에 세 개까지 짓고. 정말 사실 인철님이 이런 스타일은 아닌데 상대가 상대이니만큼 안전하게 하네요. 약간 째는 스타일인데.
What is this event? It is Team Foreign All-Stars. Which is just a combination of all the random foreign players kicking around. A lot of players were asked who didn't do it.
사실 저거 망한 거는
Like I think Eon Zerg was asked to join and he didn't come. So if you're wondering why there's some players missing, that's the reason. Against the Korean
상황만 딱 보면은
like high school players
많이 쫓아오고 있는데
plus their coaches. Why plus their coaches, I'm not sure. Because no one can beat their coaches, but here we are. So basically all of the high school players are losing, and then all of the coaches are winning. Yeah, Snow is a
많이
coach.
당했거든요. 8게이트 질템 오지게 나옵니다 이거 진짜. 이거 진짜 고통스러워요 저것들 이거.
Snow is a high school junior. To be fair, Snow is not super old. He's not like
이건 무난하게 막아야지 뭔가 희망이 생기는. 아이고.
oh my god, goodbye Hatchy.
그냥 아니
So, oh, Chujach. So we lose.
질럿 공장.
This is the 5th win for Posterius.
당황스럽네요.
Yes, this is a depressed stream, Evie. Welcome to the sad foreigners losing to Snow stream. Why Snow is on the high school kids team, we'll never know. But that is the deciding game here. There is one more game. I think we play all 9 games regardless of who wins.
지켜줘야지 뭔가 이렇게 나오는데
So we'll still get DeWalt versus whoever the 9th player is we're supposed to use. I do not remember.
숨쉴 타이밍을 안 줘.
I just know they're not going to be as strong as Snow because he's the strongest player.
내버려두질 않아 이게. 아 결국엔 9시 또다시
So I was slightly wrong about my prediction about 40 supply for the next minute and a half. It turned out to be 40 supply for the next like
이거
5 minutes
막으니까 그 드라곤
because he
한
chose
번
to not leave. Which also made me wrong on my prediction of him surviving until it was 8 minutes.
산 넘어 산이야 산 넘어 산.
I mean, he's pretty dead, so he's definitely trolling.
휴 하는데 이제 바로 이제 이 친구들 풀마나 딜템 오?
And Snow's kind of trolling a little there.
빨리 뽑아주세요 빨리.
This game is very dumb. Oh dear. His Dragon Templar army is insane. He doesn't even need it. He's going to win the game with 5 zealots.
반부대 3멀티가 걸리는 슬픔이 단순히
He's going to get the hatchery again. Oh, the eggs.
대주긴 하는데
He still loses. The hatchery.
와 이거 잔인한데요 이것도.
Can we please ZZ? touch?
이제 하지만 드라곤이 출동하면 어떨까 해야 돼.
Oh, it's painful.
네, 잘 압니다. 잘 알아요.
Oh.
뭐죠? 이 사람 뭐죠? 안 말아먹고 10게이트.
Snow's going like full try hard.
처음 보네요.
And now he's even trolling by like not ending the game.
건가요? 이거 안 말아 10게이트.
Expanding. Snow is expanding.
때로는 현재 상황을 이렇게 냉정하게 이렇게 직시하는 것도 능력이기 때문에.
Wait, does he have observers?
희망을 가져야 될 상황이 있고 가지면 안 될 상황이 있어요. 근데 지금은 안 돼요.
Yeah, he does.
지금은 안 돼요.
GG.
때로는 빠른 포기가 정답이 될 수가 있어요.
Yeah, maybe he's making a lecture. Like this is your Dragoon Templar timing tag. You come at this time. If you're full energy Templars,
힘들죠.
you'll be saying all sorts of shit like that during this game.
이로써 이제
Teaching people. Good job.
최종 승리 하게 됐고 마지막 경기만
Key point difference between living in the West versus living in Seoul.
지금 게임 끝났잖아. 아씨 몰라.
The language difference.
아 제발.
No one really speaks English. Even the people who do speak English. It's not going to be even as good as like a second language English speaker in the West, like in Europe, for example.
아 마지막 경기 맞네.
The food is like 90% Korean food. And even the foreign food in Korea is like half Korean, half foreign.
나 리플 준비.
Which is like it's really hard for me because in the UK we don't even eat like maybe even 10% UK food.
잠안 오는 사람들 여기 오라고.
So I'm so used to having like a variety where it's like you have like 10% Italian, 10% Mexican, 10% French. You know, there's like all these different varieties of countries' food, like Indian and everything, because obviously Britain had like this huge empire back in the day, and so we have like food from pretty much every country back home. Like you have like it's Chinese, there's like so many choices.
지금 꿈 아니지 나. 꿈 같은데.
That I'm not used to eating like one country's food for an extended period of time. Yeah, we even have Polish food, and there's Scottish food, English food.
네. 8시 맵 PPD고요. 맵
I mean, there's like everywhere food, really. There's almost no country that you don't have their kind of food. There's even like American stuff
유망주 에이스.
that you've got like Five Guys or whatever.
뱃살. 스타크 뱃살이라는 닉네임을 사용하는 뱃살 선수입니다.
So that's like the biggest thing. Like in Korea, it's mostly like you're like Koreans are expecting to eat like almost 90 to 100% Korean food, and then the next like 10 to some people don't eat any foreign food is like your foreign food, which isn't even really foreign food. It's like semi-foreign food. Yeah, you get a pizza in Korea and it's like, it's not a pizza. It's not a pizza. Typically what they'll do is they'll hide corn between the cheese and the sauce. And there'll be like a lot of corn.
현재까지는 뭐 무난무난한 모습.
And then they'll have like this weird cream cheese stuff.
배력 더블 이외에도 여러 가지 플레이가 있고.
Like blobs of this weird cream cheese stuff. And garlic and stuff.
예전에 그 김지성 선수가 이제 이면에서 배력 더블하고 박하닉도
And loads of like prawns. Loads of seafood, like randomly everywhere, all over the top. So you have food problem living in Korea? It's not so bad these days because I've adapted my cooking. Like I can go to the supermarket and buy not quite foreign ingredients, but like enough foreign ingredients that I can make like the half and half foreign Korean food. Like I made chicken fajitas today, and it was like there was like the Mexican sauce, the sriracha sauce, but there was also the galbi sauce that I added as well, chicken galbi Mexican fajitas. It's like a weird fusion of Korean and Mexican. Excuse me, you mean tofu chicken, right? Yeah, tofu, of course.
정석이죠, 정석.
No.
정석 대 정석. 근데 폴토스는 생각해보니까 프로보 정찰을 안 하네.
Mexican, exactly.
서치를 하네? 뭐지? 드라군 서치? 생각해보니까
To be honest, if you asked me before I came to Korea, are you good at cooking? I would say, not really. But now that I'm in Korea and I see that everyone else is not good at cooking, because like most Koreans will order food or
진짜
someone else will cook for them or something like that.
엑소스가 빨라.
So in Korea, I'm like the foreign food master chef, I feel like, because I can cook foreign food better than most foreign food restaurants in Korea. It seems like to me. So it's really strange.
야,
Okay,
그리고
so
이런
proxy
마지막 이런
factory.
플레이가 필요해요. 응? 이런 플레이가 한 번쯤 나와줘야 돼요. 너무 운영만 했어. 야, 거의 그냥
Yeah, I'm serious.
이름 가리면 전성기 일반이죠 이거.
Compared to how Koreans cook foreign food, I'm like
상대가
the foreign food master chef in this country. But if I go back home, I'm like average.
근데 이게 예상을 할 수가 없거든요 소스 입장에서. 잠깐 아니 벙커 뭐예요? 뭐 하세요? 어?
Why was I talking about all this food stuff? Oh yeah, differences between Korean and foreign countries living there. Okay, so DeWalt just wins. So posters win, but do they really? Because they relied on their coaches to carry them.
야, 씨.
So I call shenanigans.
오늘 최고의 경기였다. 와.
It was very close series, 5-4.
아, 씨. 오늘 9경기 중 최고야. I want real 매치?
I want real match.
리얼 매치지.
Wow, this shit top.
리얼하게 벙커 터졌었지. 리얼하게 벙커 터져서 졌잖아.
Nice trash talk. Re.
제발 아니야 이거 대금이 아니지.
Re.
아뭔 소리야. 이건 남자는 남자로 준 거야. 실수도 실력이야.
Wow, foreigner trash talk is the best.
아 빨리 이거 누가 결정해줘 빨리. 이거 다들 가만히 있지 말고.
The thing is though, like DeWalt is one of our best players, and he played against like one of their worst. So I don't really understand the matching there. The end. So that brings us to the end of the event. That was 5-4. He's actually asking, Cruiser's actually like translating that he wants to rematch.
이겨도 좋같아. 이거 이겨도 좋같아 진짜 이거. 근데 나는 뭔 기분인지 알아.
He said, how about, can you do it? Rematch, can you do it? And that's his name.
어머 왜 이렇게 떨린다. 이게 뭐라고 떨리지? 왜 떨리는 거야?
Looks like he's not gonna respond to that though.
그러니까 이미 그냥 승패는 끝났고 그냥 개인적으로 한다는 거 아닌가?
Yeah, he waited 8 games and then the opponent just went full.
아 러시아 분이죠? 그러면은 좀 해주셔야 될 것 같긴 한데.
Very disappointing for DeWalt. It's also kind of a disappointing opponent for him though, isn't it? How strong is Basalt?
영국 이런 데면은 안 하는데 러시아는 좀 그런데.
Oh, fucking Blizzard. We'll never know because it'll never load.
똑같거든 러시아 사람들이.
Oh my god.
뱃살이 죽었나? 저 죽은 거 같은데.
He's 2300.
죽었으면 좋겠다 잠깐.
That did not look like 2300 level play.
일단 죽었으면.
It's got 2 accounts at 2300.
아 내가 이 채팅 안 보여 이거? 나 소름 끼쳤다니까 저거 보고.
Anyway, he didn't reply, and I'm tired. So whether they rematch or not is none of my concern. I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. It's 1 a.m.